So today I'm going to make chocolate curls. So I have a little bit of dark chocolate, and my dark chocolate is tempered, which means it's been melted down and cooled to the point where it's nice and just barely cool to the touch, and also it's going to set up nice and firm and glossy. So I'm just going to take a cookie sheet that I've chilled in the refrigerator or the freezer for about 5 minutes, and you should be able to touch it and it'll feel really nice and cold. And I'm just going to take my chocolate and right onto my cookie sheet. Let's not start with too much, but we'll just take a little bit. And then with my offset spatula, you can use a large or a small offset spatula. You can see that shape of it. It's going to make it really easy to smooth out my chocolate. I'm just going to gently push back and forth. And you're going to see my chocolate start to set, which means it's going to start to firm up, cool up. And it's going to change from that glossy sheen to something that's a little bit more matte and thick. So you could already see my chocolate is thickening, it's cooling down. And just really gently, nice back and forth. Don't feel like you have to rush this. As soon as it starts giving you a little pressure back, it's like hard to smooth, leave it alone. Take any extras off. And then I'm going to switch. So you can either use something like this, which is a little bit wider, to kind of scrape this up, or I could use my bench scraper. So depending on what I'm looking for, let's give it a feel. And you can see it's already firm. Okay, so I'm going to take this, and if I wanted to make something like curls, you could see once I lift it up, this is nice and firm, but it's not really kind of moving around. So I want to do something a little bit quicker. We get our nice curls. Okay, so nice quick motion. And these are really good for like on top of cakes. Once they cool down, you could just top a cake with like these big gorgeous curls of chocolate. And this is also the way that you would make something like cigarettes. So if I were to take the same motion and just push really quickly, I would get a little cigarette. Let's see if we could do that. Okay. So I get a cute little chocolate cigarette, just like that. So we're gonna keep curling these beautiful curls. And if your chocolate starts to get too warm, if it's warm inside, just pop it back in the fridge and let it cool up again. If it starts getting too firm, move it to a warmer place, or even kind of touch it with your hand, let it get a little bit warmer. And that is it. We have these beautiful chocolate curls. Let's finish it off. So now we're actually going to use these as a decoration. So I'm going to grab a cupcake from the fridge. So here I have a beautiful chocolate cupcake, and I'm just going to take my curls, and you could just kind of arrange them in a really beautiful kind of fun way. Choose the ones that you like best. And again, these are great on like really big cakes, just kind of load them up on the top. They're great as just a garnish, even on like a fruit salad, put some chocolate curls. And that's it, a little dusting of cocoa or just like that, and you're ready to go. That's how you make chocolate curls.